Welcome into Titans Today. I'm Abby Alonzo, and we're going to be hitting some more trade rumors, Titans rumors, free agent rumors. The rumors are swirling again. What else do you expect? It's the offseason. They're not going to stop till the draft, so let's get right into it. First up, Keenan Allen. Could he end up a Titan? Well, possible. Could you sign or trade for Keenan Allen? Look, the Chargers are at $23.4 million over the cap space. They get rid of him or let him trade him over. It's $14.8 million off of their hands. That saves up a lot of space for them. You know, Mike Williams has emerged as pretty much a wide receiver one. Keenan Allen was injured most of the season. Mike Williams came in, stepped up. So is Allen really necessary? He's one of the best receivers the Chargers have seen. You look at his stats from the past couple years, just this year alone, he only played 10 games. He was out for 7 with a knee injury. He had 66 receptions, 752 yards, 11.4 average, and 4 touchdowns. Again, this guy seems to be getting hurt quite often. In 2021, he had 106 receptions, just over 1,000 yards, 10.7 average, 6 touchdowns. 2020, you look at his progress over the years, it kind of fluctuates between doing more, doing less, and a lot has to do with how injury prone he really is. You know, he brings a lot to this offense when he's healthy, but the problem is he's been having trouble staying healthy. In 2020, he only played 14 games. He had 100 receptions, which is still good for 14 games, less than 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. Most touchdowns he's had in 4 seasons. And in 2019, he had 104 receptions, about 1,200 yards, 11.5 average, 6 touchdowns. Would he be beneficial to the Titans? I think so. I think he could boost this wide receiver group. We've been talking about it. There's a hole in this depth. Treylon Burks came in and he was this mighty name before the season started. He wasn't able to do much between the turf toe injury and the concussion, but he still flashed. He's got a lot of potential. I think we'll see him grow, especially this upcoming season, depending on what they do with the rest of the offense. But I think that Keenan Allen coming in could be a good complement to Treylon Burks. Robert Woods is on the chopping block for the purpose of saving cap space. Racey McMath and Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. Ikhine had one good game against the Broncos. Other than that, he was pretty average, and McMath was on injured reserve for a little bit. So there's definitely a hole in this depth. I think Keenan Allen could help fill that hole if the Chargers are done with him. But we got to look at the past couple years, just about 10 years, how much production, how healthy is he? How many games can he actually play? You know, this season he missed 7. Last year was only 1. The year before that it was 2, and he was pretty healthy before that. In 2016, he had an ACL tear that kept him out for most of the season, but he's injury prone. So is that a problem for the Titans to consider? Absolutely. Do I still think that he could serve a purpose with this offense? Absolutely. Keenan Allen is still one of the best receivers in the league. It's just a matter of keeping him healthy. Should the Titans sign Keenan Allen? Type S for sign, type P for pass. You can't argue with the stats because when he's in the game, he produces. You watch him connect with Justin Herbert, and that offense really did take a little bit of a hit whenever he wasn't playing. You saw that offense kind of struggle to make things happen, and when he was playing again, when he was back healthy, you saw it kind of move a little bit more. Mike Williams has taken over, though, so should the Titans sign Keenan Allen? Let me know in the comments section. While you're down there, hit the sub button. It's not going to stop. The news isn't going to stop. The rumors aren't going to stop. You want to be informed on everything the Titans are doing this offseason to fix the problems they had in 2022 for the 2023 season. So hit that sub button. We're going to keep you updated on all the news, rumors, and more stuff during the offseason. Hit the sub button. Help us reach 6K because why not? You got nothing to lose. All right, Aaron Rodgers. This is a big name right now. because we don't know where he's going to end up. It doesn't seem like he'll be staying in Green Bay. Could he end up in Tennessee? Well, some NFL executives think the best destination for him is with the Titans because Mike Vrabel is, quote, more his pace. The other question is, there's a lot of talk about Aaron Rodgers ending up with the New York Jets, but does he even want to be there? That is a valid question because of the way he's been speaking about the Jets lately, but coming in from another NFL exec, I just don't know that he is going to want to be in New York. Mike Vrabel in Tennessee seem more his pace. Whether Vrabel wants to put up with his bleep, who knows? But Matt LaFleur was the offensive coordinator with Vrabel, so Vrabel could pick his brain. Hey, is Aaron Rodgers the cure to what's going on the offense? I wouldn't go that far yet. His 3 top destinations that are most realistic are the Las Vegas Raiders, who are going through it. They've been going through it all season. Derek Carr is not a Raider anymore, so they are looking for a quarterback. They had their eyes set on Tom Brady, and then Tom Brady said, deuces, I'm out for real this time. What are they going to do? Are they going to go after Aaron Rodgers? Possibly. The Titans, again, there seems to be this idea that Aaron Rodgers and Mike Vrabel would work well together, that they would have a chemistry, that he could come in and kind of work that offense and get it back on the right track. And then the Jets. There's a lot of talk about Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets because Nathaniel Hackett was hired by them. But does he really want to be there? Because he recently said that he's going to have to sit in a dark room for a couple days to contemplate whether he wants to be a New York Jet. Let's look at his stats from this 2022 season. He had a 64.6 completion percentage, 3,600 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. That doesn't sound like a former MVP to me. He's getting older. He didn't have a great chemistry with his offense this year until the second half of the season. I think he's ready to get out of Green Bay and kind of find a new home. And it could be with the Titans, but he is expensive. And I mean, rightfully so. He's Aaron Rodgers. This is on the cap situation. The new team would have a $15.79 million 2023 cap hit for Rodgers, consisting of the $14.575 million of option proration bonus, his $1.165 million base salary, and $50,000 workout bonus. Rodgers' 2024, 2025, and 2026 cap numbers would be $32,541,666, $51,141,166, and $45,291,668. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. And the Titans are already over their cap space. Things can be manipulated. Absolutely. We see crazy things happen during the offseason. But Aaron Rodgers is expensive. That's a heavy ask to bring him to Tennessee. I don't know that he wants to be in Tennessee, but it also doesn't sound like he wants to be a Jet. So who knows at this point? But you guys tell me what you think. Do you want the Titans to trade for Aaron Rodgers? Do you think that he could come in and change this offense, fix all the problems, and lead this team to some success? Let me know. Type T for trade, type P for pass. Excuse me. All right, and the last one, Tee Higgins. Tee Higgins did some great things for the Bengals this season, but so did Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, and the Bengals got to pay up. There's no doubt they're sticking with Burrow. They're sticking with Chase. Those two guys have been prominent parts of that offense. But Tee Higgins has as well. He had 74 receptions, just over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, and averaged 13.9 yards per catch. Excuse me. I think that this guy has a lot of good qualities. Again, we talk about the wide receiver depth chart with the Titans. They are just missing something. I think Keenan Allen and Tee Higgins would both bring something to this team. Tee Higgins stepped up when Jamar Chase was on injured reserve for a couple weeks with that hip injury. He showed that he is somebody who can produce when he needs to, and the Titans are looking for that. They're looking for somebody to step up to lead this offense who's experienced, who knows how to make things happen, and I think Tee Higgins can do that. I think he'd be a great fit for the Titans offense, especially with Treylon Burks. I think those two, Treylon, he's young. He didn't get a fair shot at the season just given the situation the Titans were in and the injuries that he went through, but he's a good receiver. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Jamar Chase. You put him and Tee Higgins in the same wide receiver room, you might have a little bit of a problem on your hands in a good way as a Titans fan. So what do you guys think? If you had to choose between Keenan Allen and Tee Higgins, who would you pick? If you pick Keenan Allen, type KA. If you pick Tee Higgins, type TH. If for some reason you don't want either of them and you want to go get somebody else, let me know in the comments section. We'll see y'all soon.